Hello guys, welcome to ArcGIS desktop tutorial. This is part 1 and in this tutorial we will talk about GIS software installation and its license level available in the market. So software installation is very straightforward and you can download your software from ESRI official website and use it as a professional license or a single user license. You can purchase a student level license. There are pirated versions available freely on the internet. However, I do not recommend to use any pirated versions. Let's go to the system and see the process. Okay guys, now I have opened the ArcGIS desktop website. Here you can see the installation and the setup. The installation is very straightforward, so no need to go into depth. You can install it and just refer this website. You can see here all the detail and the system requirements. Everything is mentioned over here. Okay, and now let's talk about the licensing and how it works in ArcGIS desktop. So ArcGIS licensing comes in two different ways. One is for business, another one is for individual. Let's talk about individual first. So in the individual module, so the individual licenses are for personal use and student use. So for personal use, if I talk about what they provide is GIS software, data and training material for personal use, and that is $99 per year. Same is for student use. They are providing ArcGIS software, data and training for students. That is also $99 per year. If we talk about the business, there are three different license levels. One is GIS Desktop Basic, the other one is ArcGIS Desktop Standard, and the third one is ArcGIS Desktop Advanced. So what are the differences of these license labels? There are different functionalities added to it, and there are many tools, different tools are added to it, and these license labels comes with the two types of subscription. One is term license subscription, another one is perpetual license subscription. The term is for a specific term, for how many years or months you want to take the license. The cost will be according to that. And the perpetual licenses, that also that is for continuous business. If you have a continuous business and your company requirement, then you can use the perpetual license labels. The cost and that you can check in this ESRI website. Okay, now let me just explain the difference between these license labels. What are the differences? That is the more important thing if you want to pursue for your GIS certification. So there are some question comes as per the licensing labels. There will be few questions. Okay, so ArcGIS desktop licensing. When we say ArcGIS desktop license, all ArcGIS Pro, ArcMap, ArcCatalog and ArcScene, this all comes under this licensing labels. Okay, this everything comes with the license. And if you have a separate subscription for ArcGIS Pro, that you can take separately. As it is mentioned here, you can see ArcGIS Pro can also be purchased separately from ArcGIS Desktop as part of an ArcGIS subscription. So this is mentioned here. So guys, now we are going to compare these basic, standard and advanced license versions. This comparison is in terms of map creation, interactive visualization and spatial analysis. The guys who are new here, who have joined new, maybe these terms for them looks very different, but slowly we will come to these terms and I will explain deeply in my next video series. Now you can see they create interactive maps and scenes from file geodatabase and online sources. You can do in all level of licensing. Okay, basic, standard and advanced. You can go through this table in the ArcGIS desktop website, and you can run the scripting, geoprocessing and other operations using Python with all the level of licensing. You can create, configure and print page layouts in all level of license. Okay, so the finally map creation, interactive visualization and spatial analysis. This can be done with the all level of licenses. When it comes to multi-user editing and advanced data management, that cannot be done in basic level of licensing. See, now here they have deprecated these things. So you will have access to complete GIS data editing capabilities in advanced and standard licenses. You will have multi-user editing in enterprise geodatabase in both advanced and standard licensing. Use disconnected editing in the field you can have in both advanced and standard licensing. Store historical snapshot of your geodatabase. That also can be done in both standard and advanced licensing. You can go through it once. Once you are familiar with the ArcGIS software, you will understand these terms. Okay, now finally there is a third category, that is advanced analysis, high-end cartography and extensive database management. That can only be done with the advanced license. levels. Okay, so here some of them are like perform advanced GIS data analysis and modeling. Some of the data sets which only can be created or managed with the advanced level, and there are some geoprocessing tools which are available only in ArcGIS advanced license level. So these license levels are called like ArcInfo, ArcEditor and ArcView. So there are three different terms for them. I will be keeping all these links in my YouTube channel, and so you can refer this one. Thank you very much guys for being with me, and please do like, share and subscribe my YouTube channel.